Hey everybody, Heidi Watney here. Welcome to the show.
Well, if you've just joined us, we're in a tightly contested matchup of division rivals that may be headed for a good conclusion. Heidi, tell us more about what's at stake here.
Well, these players know there is no better way for a club to help its own cause than by beating a division rival. I know it is early in the season, but the competitive intensity down here is palpable. These teams don't like each other. Whichever one prevails in this close game is likely going to walk away with a bounce in their step.
And they'll have to finish strong here if they're going to get that done. Thanks, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alejandro Kirk. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. 0-1 count and the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
At the plate, Kevin Biggio, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and one, the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Alex Verdugo is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the eighth.
Number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. A ball and two strikes now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Count still at 1-2. Here's the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Jose Peraza. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Skied into very shallow right. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next up for the Red Sox, Jairo Munoz. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Down in order go the Red Sox. Score remains tied 1-1. Ryan Weber is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65, Ryan Weber.
Xander Bogaerts will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Bo Bichette. Now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night.
Now
3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel. Softly hit out toward short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. On to first, a double play.
Now batting, right fielder.
At the plate to Oscar Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Set to start the 9th in this one, and digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Walker will take it himself for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Rafael Devers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well. The 1-0 home.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bases are empty, one man out. High and deep to right. Looking up is Hernandez. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
A ball and no strikes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Davis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Hernandez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. Matt Barnes is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Matt Barnes.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the ninth.
Now you can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Pigman will try to bunt his way aboard. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
He tried to surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Into the box now, Jonathan Davis. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set and the pitch. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Guerrero, the runner at second with 1 away. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Now, well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Behind 0-2 now. final strike for the Blue Jays. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Wow, D-Roll, this one has to sting. Couldn't quite get it done, and thus they drop another game behind a team already above them in the division race.
Yeah, this is certainly the games that you have to find a way to win if you want to move up in the standings, especially if you have a chance in the late innings. The good news is this season is still pretty young, and they're going to have a lot more chances like this as the campaign rolls on.
Tyler Naquin is the new man on the squad, and he finds himself in the starting lineup after they went out and dealt for him. Digging in, DJ Stewart. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory.
24.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Heading after it is Naquin. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind, and that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
So it's a backwards. And here's Renato Nunez.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now a flare out to left center. In comes Naquin, and there's his first hit in his new uniform. That has to feel good to get that out of the way. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Tyler Naquin.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Check swing here and a little looper. And this will be put away easily for the out. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. No hits and 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Fastball called for strike 2.
0-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. That's a foul ball, and this inning is going to end on a poor bunt attempt. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in the bat next 30. It'll be Tyler Naquin. From the belt, and deals. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They trail it here 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Austin Hayes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Naquin's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. So here's Tyler Naquin. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Naquin.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. It was a rough start to his tenure with his new squad today as he looked all kinds of lost at the plate.
No doubt. Maybe he was pressing a little bit, trying to impress his new boys, justify the investment they made in him. His coaches will try to get him back on track and contributing going forward.
The Blue Jays, to the dismay of their fans, have not been able to get much going so far this season. Fill us in, Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to one coach who put it bluntly, saying somehow we're managing to underperform expectations that weren't all that high to begin with. But he insisted they are not throwing in the towel. He said the team has vowed to hit the reset button on the season and make a commitment to put a better product on the field. Hopefully that extra effort will start to produce some more wins for the fans.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. At the plate, Leody Taveras.
Now batting, center fielder, Leody Taveras.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Guzman over at second. Huff at first. 2 out in the inning. High in the air into shallow left center. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And he'll get in there safely.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Count even now at 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backward step.
And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and the second run will score as well.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Teoscar Hernandez.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Taveras is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Check swing grounder to the right side. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach. If you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1